So, welcome everybody to the Bitesize Business Basics series with Angela Aurora Medway-Smith. This week, my guest is Alina Koerts, who has joined us from the Netherlands, who is going to be talking to us about magical web pages. So, before I hand over to Alina, I just want to share a few things about her with you. So Alina was born and raised in Poland, but she's always been running away from there looking for something else. She lived in England for nearly 10 years, most of the time in Exeter and in Worthing, and she's been living in Netherlands since 2017 with her husband and two little monkeys, her daughter and son. And she's just told me they're just about to get 3 cats as well. So she's been designing landing pages um, as part of her own business since 2023. And she's also been helping coaches with their launches, email marketing, business support. And welcome, Alina. Thank you so much for being here today. I know that you said to me that you love working with coaches because of the things that you learn from them. So, welcome to my community, which is filled with healers and filled with people who want to make a difference in the world. And I'm just so glad you're here.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. So as soon as Angela mentioned to be able to present in the community, I just wanted to jump on this wagon. Absolutely. So thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Lovely. Nice to meet you, everyone. So today we're going to have a little presentation about sales pages because I wanted to focus on sales pages as they make a difference to the business. So the website is just a website. So the website I don't design. A website has got everything. So today we'll just talk about the sales pages. And I've got a little presentation that I've done for you. So let me share my screen. Okay, I think it's sharing now. Okay, here we are. If you guys have any questions, probably ideally would be to leave them at the end because I don't know if I probably can see the chat, but just to make sure that I don't miss anything, maybe we can have a little Q&A session at the end, if that's okay. Okay, so how to create an impactful sales page that converts? Because when you have an offer, you can either send a message to someone saying, hey, I've got an offer, you can have this and this. You can advertise it on social media, you can advertise it on an email. But if there is no proper sales page, it will be very manual work. It may work for you. Of course, you will get sales, but it's just a manual, annoying thing. So if you have sales page, you can just send people one link with your offer. People can download it and then get onto your email list. And today we'll talk about what are some basic elements that you should have on the sales page to make it work. So let's start with what is a sales page, because the question does still come up, and it's just confusing. What is a sales page? What's a landing page? What's an opt-in page? And what's the website? So the website is kind of, I always compare everything to menu because I'm a foodie. So website is kind of an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's got everything. You've got starters and desserts. You've got main course and this and this and this. So you can go from one dish to another. You've got unlimited choice. Sales page is a website as well, but it's just a one pager. So you sell one offer on that sales page. If someone goes into your website, they will see everything that you do, but they may not see your offer because either they will get confused, they will get distracted, someone will ring the bell, they'll just close it. But when you have one sales page, it just sells one offer of your coaching package or your course or your one-to-one. So website will have everything. Sales page will just have one offer. So I've got just a couple of examples just so you see what's the difference. So this is a website. Just an example of my website. It's got everything. So about me section, about testimonials, about how to work with me, about me page and join my newsletter. However, it's very difficult to find an offer. If I wanted to advertise one offer, I would have to kind of go inside and see, oh, work with me, and then you'll find it. It's great to have it, the website, but when you're advertising just one offer, it's better to have a sales page. So the sales page, for example, this is the one. Don't know which view is the best because I've got a bigger screen. So this is a sales page, a landing page for a sales page for one offer. So Laura Branton is advertising Ignited Woman event with one CTA based on what she wants to do. So if she wants people to book the ticket, if she wants people to download something, if she wants people to sign up to a coaching program, this will be one CTA. So this is a page that you will not find Facebook links, you will not see LinkedIn links, nothing. It's just one offer, one CTA, one offer, one CTA. She doesn't talk about anything else that she's offering. She's not talking about anything else in her life except one offer. So this is just an example. And another one is this one. This is also a sales page with a CTA, book a call now. So the sales page normally consists of the headline and subheadline. You want to make it stand out, because if you go on a website and you get confused or you get bored or you think, oh, I don't know what it is, I'm just going to close it, the person will lose you. But if you think, okay, reclaim your confidence, voice, and power, so you know what it is, and then you can become a leader with who commands respect. Okay, oh, I'm going to read because I think this is me. And then you go further to the page and you think, oh, this is me. This is where I am. I want to see if she can help me. And then you scroll down. That's only one CTA leading to one action. So if we now go back to the page. And the reason why sales page converts better than the website, because there are no distractions. So there is no link to this and this and this. There is no about me section. There is no my services and there is no my offers. It's just one. There is no overwhelm, because on a website, if the website is made in a messy way, or if there is just a lot of info that you have for the clients, this is great, but then it can get a bit overwhelming. The sales page will take the visitor on a journey from this is where I am now and I'm struggling to, oh my God, she's or he is amazing and they can help me with my problem. And then you speak to one dream client, because as a coach, you can have 5 dream clients, for example. You can have one offer that applies to people who are at the beginning of the business. You can have one offer that's aimed at people who have been in the business for 10 years and they want to now increase their sales even more, or if they want to go to a different level to where they are. But what the landing page and sales page focuses just on one dream client. So you don't speak to everyone, as you probably hear everywhere. Speaking to one person is essential, because you don't want to talk to everyone here and there, because nobody will then know who this is for. 5 essential elements of the sales page, and I will also send you a PDF that I created recently with 10, but 5 are kind of the main ones here that I wanted to talk to you about. What you need to add on a sales page so it performs well. So the first one, the main thing, the top of the page, it's called hero section. So the hero section will have a picture or will have a mock-up photo of your course, for example, and it will have a headline. Headline is kind of what screams, oh my God, this is me. This is what I'm going to achieve at the end of this offer, or this is where I'm going to be if I finish this course. And then you have CTA. The next thing is, the big thing is a story. So people need to know that you understand what they are going through. People need to know that you can help them. So make the page, rather than point A, point B, point C, make it a story. So talk to them about where are they now that you feel where they are, or you've been there where they are. and take them on an adventure of what they can expect at the end. Because a lot of times people just focusing on, this is what's included, this is what you pay, this is what I can give you. But they are not focusing on feelings. And feelings are huge when it comes to selling on a sales page, because people want to feel that, oh, she understands what I'm going through, or he knows how he can help me. And number 3 is offer. Offer is something that you need to have ready before you go and create a sales page, because sales page, I will show you at the end, is just a part of the puzzle, but offer is the main thing that people will actually go for. So if your offer is weak, or if your offer is something that people don't need, even though you can make difference to the people, but they don't need it, so offer, so kind of sales page is then lost. Offer is something that you should also pay attention to a lot. So you can do market research. You need to make sure you know who your ideal client is, if this is something what people need. And then when you have your offer, when you have your copy of that offer, then you can create a sales page. Point 4 is the social proof, testimonials, case study, because if you're at the point of the business that you don't have many social proof or testimonials, that's absolutely okay. It's not a game changer for, oh no, like she doesn't have any testimonials, I do not believe her, because you're already building a relationship with your clients on a site anyway. So if you don't have any, you can just put a sale case study. You can put just something that you have helped someone in the past about anything, just so it shows you that, so it shows the audience that you actually know what you're doing. And call to action, which is CTA. Make sure you can name it different. You can do sign up now. You can have one that says sign up now. Then the one below will say join now, because the goal is just one goal on that CTA. But don't make it CTA of one is sign up now. The next one will have call me when you need me. And the next one will say email me, because people will get confused of what is what. So the sales page, what the best thing is just to create a little journey. Take the client on an adventure. So talk about the pain points, struggles, and desires where they are now, so they know, okay, this is where I am and she can help me. Then you want to focus on the transformation and how their life will change after working with you. Because people want to see not just what's inside that course or what's inside of that one-to-one. They want to know, oh, I will feel amazing after this. This is exactly where I want to be. I don't care about money. I'm going to invest because she's going to help me overcome this and that. And then use your storytelling to build trust and to connect with your audience. Because if you, like I said, if you just put point A and B and C plain ones, people will just kind of not relate to it like it's, but literally like a book, but just writing on the one page rather than 500 pages. But you want to create a little story for people. So the aim of the sales page is one offer, one goal, and one sales page. If you have 5 offers that you want to do, so one is one-to-one coaching, one is group coaching, and one is retreat, create 3 different pages. So people, because otherwise you will have a website that will just talk about everything. You can attach sales pages to websites as a separate offerings. But if you're advertising sales page, send people link to just one offer. Now, the most exciting thing, but also the most difficult thing, is to remember that the sales page is just one piece of a puzzle. The sales page is not the only thing that you should focus on in order to sell, because if it doesn't matter if someone's going to make a sales page for 10,000 euros and it's going to look amazing, it's going to have flashy pictures, if it's going to say have this and this, if the offer is weak. There are offers that people still have on Google Word, and they are so amazing that people don't see Google Word document, they'll just see the offer and the transformation, and they will still go for it. So it doesn't matter if it's just an amazing or crappy page, as long as the offer is the best. So these are the pieces of a puzzle. So in order for people to buy from you as well, you need to warm up your audience. You need to build your audience. So before you go and say, oh, this is what you can get from me, invest 5,000 euros in my offer, did you give them anything already so they know that you can help them? Did you do any market research? Did you warm them up in an emails? Are you visible on social media, or are you visible on your emails? Because you could be just a very quiet person, which is fine. But if you don't build your audience on a site, nobody will trust you. Nobody will want to invest in someone they don't know anything about, and let alone trust. But if you have good relationship with your audience, if you speak to people on DMs, and I'm not talking about speaking to them in order to sell, I'm talking about speaking to them to build a connection. If you don't have that, it's going to be very difficult, because you can have an amazing offer, but if people don't know you, don't trust you, and they don't know if you can help, then it's going to be very, very difficult. So by building the audience, you need to start offering something for free, either lead magnet, which I'm going to send you the lead magnet, but it's kind of an unofficial lead magnet because it's not out there yet. I'm just going to send you a PDF. But if I was to use that as a lead magnet, I could, because I can create a landing page with the lead magnets for people to sign up. So they can give me their name, email address, and they'll download that lead magnet. And then I can send emails to them. I can nurture them. I can tell them more about me, more about my services, more about any tips and tricks on landing pages, so they know, oh, well, she actually knows what she's talking about, or I like her sense of humor, and then they can buy from me. Launching is something that does take a while, but it's very important. You want to have right launch. So first you want to warm up your audience, then you want to kind of start talking about the pain points of your offer, so people know, oh, this is what she's talking about. Oh yeah, this is me. And at some point when you're ready to launch, they will say, oh my God, she's got the solution that I need. Offer audience visibility. Yes, so be visible. Talk about your offer. Just because you have a sales page doesn't mean that people will just find it and download it or join. You want to talk about it. You want to advertise it and say how amazing this offer is, because you can take people from point A or to point B. So sales page, when you have the sales page, when you have the right offer, warm that audience, and you're staying up to date with them and you're staying in contact with them, when you do release the sales page, people will know, okay, yeah, this is the solution that was needed, instead of, oh, I don't know why she's offering something for 5,000 euros. I don't really trust her, or him, sorry. So yeah, so you've got all of the pieces together will make an amazing launch for you. And I think that was it. So thank you so much. And it was so strange talking to the screen. I do not like that. I did not expect it, because I would rather see you guys and talk to you guys rather than me talking to the screen. So I'll just stop sharing so I can see you. Oh, that's so much better.
Thank you so much, Alina. So, yeah. So first of all, before we take questions, do you want to tell people how how they can connect with you and how they can work with you?
Yes, of course. Let me share the screen again, and I will show you how you can reach me. Okay, so you can connect with me on LinkedIn. I am quite active there because I love it. I absolutely love LinkedIn. I swear by it. I found my friends, I found my business partners and clients, everything. So active there, except for the next 2 weeks because we have school holidays. But you can find me on LinkedIn by just putting this Alina Koerts. I'll send you this presentation as well, so you'll have it. You can scan this fancy QR code that I created. It will lead you to my website, which you can also access just by typing alinakoerts.com. And I will have all my services there. And if you would like to hear about landing pages, sales pages, launches, but also about me ranting about my kids, you can join my newsletter, because I'm not just about work. I hate being formal. So in my newsletters, you will just it's a once a week newsletter with some tips and tricks, but also just talking about random stuff because we don't want to talk about business all the time. So this is how you can find me on socials, and you can sign up to my newsletter, and then you will be very, very welcome.
Thanks so much, Alina.
Thank you.
So does anybody have any questions for Alina? Is everybody good? Yeah.
If you guys any
Okay.
questions, then just please send me a message. I'm always happy to help with anything that you
Oh,
have.
okay, wonderful. I've got some questions that have been kind of coming up. So market research. So are you talking about polls and things like that on social
Mm,
media platforms? What kind of things would you recommend in terms of market research?
you can, but I am not really huge fan of polls because I've noticed that when I answer a poll on someone's question, I normally will get a DM saying, "Hey, I've seen you struggle with this. If this is something I can help you with." And I'm like, "No, I just wanted to help you with your poll." So you can use your polls because they are great. People will answer the questions, but just then don't hit them with DM maybe on the side. But the best market research is either to get on the call with your ideal client or create Google Forms where you can literally send them a link to Google Forms with all the questions that you have, because some people prefer to do it in their own time. Oh, I'll just sit down and answer the questions on the form. Some people will prefer maybe sending you a voice note, because this is what I've done recently. I've sent 3 questions to my ideal clients when I'm because I'm building a course on a side, and I said, can you answer those 3 questions? They can send me voice note, they can send me a message. So ideally is to contact someone that is your ideal client, because if you just post it on social media saying, can you answer this? You may get people that are completely not related to you, or they're not your ideal client. They will not even be interested in your offer. So DMs, speak to them, voice notes, or send the link to Google Forms.
Okay, thank you. I'm a big fan of voice notes because number one, it's fast. And number two, people actually, I will hear people's voice and
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot from the vibration of the voice.
Mm-hmm.
So I know straight away whether they're the right person I want to work with. And
Mm-hmm.
and I do the same thing. And I'm expecting people to either resonate or not resonate. And it
Yep.
actually slims the process down quite quickly rather than you can tell when somebody's copied up and pasted things. And I absolutely hate that approach.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely hate that approach. It's, visibility is a big thing. And we've got um, the wonderful Sarah coming to talk to us about the visibility in a couple of
She's
weeks.
amazing.
Yeah, she is fabulous. And
Mm-hmm.
everyone, yeah, yeah. So we've got a session just on visibility. Okay. So tell us, would you like people to leave their emails here or go to your website and sign up?
You can sign up
Or
to the newsletter from my website. And let me send you, before I forget, I wanted to send you this PDF. So this is more detailed PDF of what's needed for the sales page. So you want to talk about a headline and CTAs, yes, but there are a few other items that will make the sales page very, very strong. So you can download it there. There are also details to my LinkedIn and my website. But also, if you would like, you can also join my newsletter via the link that I think it was on the presentation, but let me send it to you as well.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you. Because as you know, it's great to take notes, but it's also really useful to be able to have that PDF. And thank you so much for sharing it with us early. That's really, really helpful.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Um, so we had one lovely lady join us late. So we've been through, just to let you know, Cariad, we've been through Alina's presentation. And we talked about sales pages as opposed to specifically web pages. So, Alina shared all of the information in that PDF that isn't available to the public yet, so we're the first to get it, which is really exciting. I will be sharing the recording of this meeting on my YouTube channel. I'll put your link in there rather than the PDF, Alina, so that people will go to your page to pick up the PDF. Okay, just so you let you know that I'll do that. So before I stop the record, has anything else come up that you'd like to ask Alina? No? Okay. Well, just to say thank you, everybody, so much for coming along. Thank you to everybody who's listening on record. We hope that you found Alina's presentation useful and are able to rock that incredible sales page. So I'll just stop the recording now.